2410 Ultralite at 5,200 and what, 10 or 70 pounds or something like that, 5,200 and some change, by Highland Ridge, or Open Range if you prefer, here at Highland RV of Coldwater, Michigan. There's some important questions. Like, obviously you're going to want to know the price tag if you like the trailer. If you want to know total length, if you want to know tank capacities and stuff like that, I leave you a link down in the video description. You're one click away from answering easy but important questions like that. For bigger stuff, bigger questions, if you have bigger fish to fry, call us. We're living, breathing human beings, not robots. We're more than happy to assist you and learn about your family to make sure we're getting you set up with the right RV for your wants, needs, and budget. That's why we only do everything here: hitching, pieces, parts, financing, trades, accessories, RV delivery, truck and trailer package deals, and anything else I left out, we probably do that too. So what makes this one tick? What makes Open Range? It's a very popular brand. They do some things very different though. This is not the industry standard ultralight. And normally an Open Range is so drastically different from other trailers that I say that, they're in a class of their own. This is one of the few times you can sort of compare it to other things, but you're still going to see 100% exclusive, unique, best-in-class features here that nobody else does, can do, or anything like that. So let's get dug in. Right off the bat, I want to mention one of the biggest intangibles on this, the things that you can't see, the fact that this has double the assurance, warranty, and guarantee. That's part of the Highland Assurance Program. It's a 5-stage sort of method that they have to try to make sure they're building a good product, it stays in your driveway, it stays out of a service center, and that you're happy with it. Right up front here, you see the very popular 3/4 nose cap. What I like is a 3/4 cap can merge right into that existing bullet nose design, and it just looks great. What's also neat about a 3/4 cap, you get the benefits of a front cap with the benefits of a stone guard, which a full nose cap does not always enjoy those benefits. 50% larger propane tanks than you normally find on an average trailer, let alone a lightweight. Power awning, power tongue jack, stuff like that, everybody seems to have, but I do want to mention how this is an easy tilt power awning with LED lights in the awning, as well as your speakers actually built in the awning. Actually, before I skip over this, I want to point out wider, taller baggage doors. They have bigger baggage doors so you can get bigger stuff in here more easily. These have a standard insulation package, the Ultralite thermal package. You got to watch out with the marketing wizards and the verbiage in this business nowadays. It's unfortunate, but it's true. Sometimes a cold camping package or whatever is literally nothing more than just enclosing the underbelly, and that's only where it starts on an Open Range Ultralite. Underbelly is enclosed, insulated, forced air heated, and that really helps extend the camping season. I don't use the word 4 seasons on ultralights because they're not, and there is no such thing as a 4 seasons ultralight. I don't care what brand X's marketing guy has told you, and I know what the different brand X's are. I actually go camping. I know from real world experience what these things can do and don't. This is a great traveling vacationer's RV. Small RVs like this are not 0 to 100 degree rated, and there's nothing wrong with that. If you're not going to be camping when the snowflakes are flying, no big deal. And if the snowflakes are flying, this will still get you through a brief period so that you have time to get to fairer weather and not have problems. That's the nicer part of that standard thermal package. So again, this has that assurance to it. This is that everyday casual use person's dream coach right here, and it has the protection to get you through unexpected weather scenarios. That's what's great about it. Now, 100% unique, best-in-class feature. One of the cool things about Open Range is that they have deeper slide outs. In their big fifth wheels, their slides are 6 inches deeper. Now, they couldn't go quite so crazy in the Ultralite because obviously being an ultralight, weight's a concern. But they do have a 3-inch deeper slide out than anybody else. So instead of 36 inches, it's 39. What that allows them to do on a floor plan like this with a big U-dinette is keep the dinette in the slide out and contained and off the floor plan. Plus, it opens up the living room. It immediately, you walk in and go, oh, this just feels bigger, because it is. Now, it's still an Open Range, or Highland, whatever you want to call it. And you're still going to see things like the nicer aluminum screw trim and whatnot instead of the plastic trim that can shrink and expand in weather conditions. You still see like the nicer, you know, LED tail lights and things. There's, of course, it still has that same warranty. We still have the you know, plywood roof floor deckings. We still have the good materials that make, oh, here's a nice thing. This has an Equiflex suspension system. It's got a rubber shock dampening suspension there. There's several different like rubber ride suspension systems. They're fine. I don't know that one is necessarily better than the other. I think as long as they're doing something above a standard leaf spring, you know, with just a steel chuck between them, you're gonna enjoy a better ride, and this accomplishes that. Now, here's the little details that separate this from brand X. Like, not only does it have a big window, because this is a floor plan a lot of brands build, but every brand builds it a little different. The actual big slider panel window here to give you more airflow is awesome. You'll notice your, you know, rear baggage compartment here for your little mini fridge. One, it's fully laminated, so you're not going to have heat and cooling loss right here. But two, it's got that easy magnetic latch, and then just the simple little one-hand slam or compression latch. It's actually not a slam latch, it's a compression latch, but you can see you can use it with one hand. And this floor plan gives you the perfect place to keep, you know, some drinks or something outside. This is a sort of side, sort of rear kitchen, sort of rear living. And this area back here is at a point where you can't get to it from the inside. So they utilized it in one of the best ways possible out here with this extra little mini fridge. I think that's a really smart decision. Little outside TV hookups there, by the way, right below that power awning. Now remember I mentioned on the other side of the RV, the speakers are built right into the awning head. The reason they do that is that when the awning comes out, those speakers are now pointing straight down. So they're pointing at your campsite, not at the neighbor's trailer, because that guy and that coachman, he don't give two shakes about your entertainment. Chances are he doesn't like your music because he's got bad taste in music. Always seems like the neighbor's music is terrible and yours is good, right? It's kind of like the music you listen to in high school. No matter what generation you're from, that music was the best, right? Triple entry steps in a class that normally has doubles, so that's a nice little thing there. Other than like the bigger warranty and deeper slide, it's a lot of little stuff that separates this from a lot of other brands. A lot of brands now are going to the friction hinge entry door here, and I don't know if you noticed, but this is the RV Pros, you know, one of the best in shows for 2016. That means of the thousands of floor plans, this is one of maybe 4 that they looked at and said, this thing is an absolute rock star. These are people like me who literally do nothing all day but look at campers, and they looked at this one and said, you guys got it nailed, son. Walking inside. Let me close the door. One of the things I like here, well, actually, before I even close that, you walk right in, and the bathroom's easily accessible. So, entry door, meet the bathroom. Bathroom, entry door. Now that we're acquainted, it's easy to access. When you're going down the road, you know, if you need to, sometimes, you know, there's an emergency and you got to stop and use the bathroom. Well, bam, you're done. Get back on the road. No muss, no fuss, no mess, no problem. What is muss, by the way? I've never figured that out. So right when you walk in, you know, a choir of angels sings as the lights all kick on. There's a lot of lighting in a small living cabin here, guys. They are very aggressive on that. Windows and lights are, in total, 2 of the most, if not the very most expensive things when you build an RV. That is actually amazing but true. So they're willing to put huge windows, and a lot of them, in a small camper. They're willing to put a lot of lights in a small camper. They're spending a ton of money here that other brands can save a lot of money on and not do. Because not only do you have all these windows, but every stinking window in here is tinted, and it all opens. They all open for airflow. And those are things that you can save a lot of money on if you skimp down on those, but they don't do that here. Now, the one that we have in this video is different from a base model. So the one that we have in stock could be different from this. This they call this pub chairs. I call it like a theater style recliner. And this is something I've never seen any other brand do ever. And I think it's because they can't. Because of that 3-inch extra deep slide open range has, it pushes that dinette over just enough that they can put this reclining theater seat in here. Now, when you sit inside your beautiful open range 2410, you've got the perfect boardwalk and park place look at your entertainment center. It's very cool. Not to mention the fact that, frankly, these things are more comfortable to sit on than a traditional jackknife sleeper sofa, and you got a place to put a drink or two. How good is that? All countertop, tabletop, whatever top materials in this are pressed membrane and sealed edge so that water can't penetrate in there. Again, devil's in the details. I tell people, if you want to see how it's built, get up in the guts of it and look around. You can see we're sitting on like 3/8 plywood dinette decking. That's overkill. That's crazy overkill, but it's built to last and to perform. It's built to continue to perform 10 years from now, just like it performs today. It's not built to break down. You may have noticed something else, and that is that this is the industry's only builder of carpetless floor flush slide outs. Now, when I say floor flush, there's still just the tiniest of elevations right there, but that's what it's called in the RV business. But long story short, there's not a big 3-inch toe kick that can trip you up or hit you or anything like that. They're the only ones that do carpetless slide out and floor on a kick down floor flush style slide out. This is an exclusive feature here. So their slide outs in several different ways are best in class. Wow, this video is going long. So pardon me, bear with me here because I've just got started inside. You know, broom it out, Swiffer it out, super easy to clean. We talked about the theater seat here. Great storage overhead, and I like that they're putting almost like this residential shaker style cabinetry. There's actual just hardware to grab onto, and all of your cabinetry looks real clean because we got these nice hidden hinges keeping it clean that way. You know, you don't run into problems like that. By the way, this is all pocket screwed. This is screwed into that, not stapled. Again, double the warranty. They don't just, they're not just putting double the warranty on this product out of the goodness of their heart. They have to know it performs. If this product does not perform, they're spending money, and then everybody loses. So, again, excellent storage space in a small kitchen. They've really done a good job giving you a lot with a little bit of space. I call it 10 pounds of kitchen in a 5-pound sack right there. Again, sealed pressed membrane countertops means this is waterproof, means they can undermount a stainless steel sink like their luxury fifth wheels that they build at Open Range. Very cool stuff. Stainless appliance bundle just kind of breaks up the color of the wood tone just to give you a nice sort of perception and whatnot. We glanced at our entertainment center previously, but I do want to hit on something here. This is all Furrion stuff, and what that means is that it all talks to each other. So whatever you do with the stereo, like if you put a DVD in or something, it will just automatically change over and play up here. You've got Bluetooth options, inside-outside entertainment. There's a lot of cool different things going on all at the same time, which is really, really neat. But because they're all from one company, they talk to each other, it's seamless and simple to operate. Little detail stuff too, like the bathroom door. They put a little stopper down here so it doesn't swing open and smack your TV off the wall or something like that, you know. They've done the extra little things the other brands don't. Now, this is one of the reasons I wanted to do this video, because there are areas like this that are not really photo friendly, but this is awesome storage. You've got a closet right by the entry door with wicked good pantry space here. You know, that area, this whole cabinet array right here is worth its weight in gold. I'm going to kill the lights to save a little power. So we peeked at the bathroom before, but to look at it more in depth, we've got an easy foot flush stool. And again, all sealed countertops. And look at this really sweet radius stainless sink. And it is deep. You can put your hands in it, which is nice. Also, we have a big radius fifth wheel shower here. And in conjunction with the 6-inch arched interior ceiling, you can see the barrel on that ceiling right there. It's easy. If you look at the rear cabinet profile, you can see how it curves right there. That gives you the extra headroom for tall goofballs like me to actually stand in here. Moving into the bedroom, obvious true pocket door. But this is something I like. You walk in, boom, a light switch in the bedroom in an ultralight travel trailer. It doesn't seem like a big deal, but that's a convenience feature you're going to use several times a day that your average ultralight does not have. And that's why I like to point that out. Now, this is interesting what they've done here. In the RV business, you either have a 74-inch long Camper Queen, or you might get an 80-inch long True Queen. Open range gives you the ability to choose both, because some people are tall and some are small. But, you know, it's like Horton Hears a Who. Everybody matters, basically. The idea here is if you're gravity friendly, which is a nice way of saying a little bit shorter, then stay with the smaller bed and enjoy additional walk-around space. Now, if you're a tall goofball like me, you take that 6-inch spacer block and you shove it into the head of the bed. It'll shove the mattress back a little bit, and you won't ever feel that seam because it's going to be under your pillow, so who cares? And what that does is it gives you the extra length so your toes don't hang off the bed, because we know there's a toe goblin under the bed, and the toe goblin has razor-sharp teeth, and he will rend flesh from bone. But he can't get through the blankets. We all know that. So this helps you defeat the toe goblin. That's the toe goblin beater right there. Or you could just put an 80-inch residential mattress in here and be set too. Little detail stuff. Remember, all sealed edge countertop. So if at the end of the night you want to bring a nice cold drink in here, set it down. If it condensates and sweats a little bit and it dribbles off, it might get your blanket a little wet, but who cares? That'll dry out. But it's not gonna wreck your countertop space here. Now, because they have a front cap, that means that they have room behind this wall to install power outlets right up next to your head. So you folks with your Darth Vader CPAP machines, you know, you're all set. You can have your machine right over here. Plus, everybody has their own socks and underwear drawer, and just a handy little area to toss your dirty clothes at the end of the day. Throw a laundry basket down there, so when you get home, you grab the basket out that baggage door, and you're done. Plus, we've got these little easy activated reading lamps here. We've got real overhead storage in the bedroom. A lot of brands are just going to a shelf, or they'll push this cabinet back so far it's completely worthless. Throw a TV against this wall here if you are so inclined. And let's talk about this. Again, something that they brought over from their big luxury fifth wheels is the King Jack antenna system. You don't have to crank it up and down. It gets longer range, more channels, superior reception, high def type capable reception. Very cool stuff going on in a little ultralight, easily half-ton towable, potentially properly equipped SUV towable camper. And that's another thing. If you don't know what your vehicle can tow, we do, because that's what we do for a living. That's why we do everything in one spot, to make this simple and easy for you. But I've yacked on long enough with my Darth Vader jibber jabber. So, give us a call. Learn more. Let's get you camping. All we need is the opportunity to earn your business, and we're going to get you camping. And we're going to do it safely and properly. And you're going to want to buy here because you choose to, not because you have to. So, take care, stay safe, have fun, and happy camping, everyone.